Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made this full flay free dress that you can rock with or without your belt. Okay, so now let's get started. So I'll be making use of these two combo, right? One is 3 yards, this is 3 yards, and then the other one is 2 yards. So first thing I did was to spread this out, and then holding one part of the ends, I have to like make a triangular fold. Okay, make a triangular fold like that. After you've done that, make sure you arrange the material well so that it doesn't give you any issues while you're marking out your measurements. So after that, this is what we have. You see that it's in a triangular fold, right? So I went ahead to mark out where I want the cutting to start. So I marked it out at 12 because at 12 I'll be able to get the shoulder measurement and also be able to get the full length of this dress. Okay, so now that I've marked that out, so from that point now it's going to be my shoulder point, and then I went ahead to get the length of this dress. So as you can see from the starting of this video, the material, the dress is combined with another material, yeah. So the length of this dress is 42 inches, so I minus 12 inches, and then I'm marking this length at 30 inches. Okay, 42 minus 12, which is 30, and I marked it at 30. Okay, now I connected all the dots together. You saw how I marked everything, right? I connected them together, and yeah, while connecting the dots, make sure that you keep arranging your material like I'm doing, because this triangular flake can be very tricky sometimes. Okay, so after I've done that, I went ahead to mark out my um, um my armpits. Okay, all right, my armhole, sorry, not armpit. I marked out the armhole, which is at 9, and then marked out the half length, which is at 18 inches. Then I marked out my shoulder, which is 17 inches, and connected that to the armhole. Okay, now after I did that, all the next thing I did was just cut it out. Then with this, I have to cut out the back part of this dress. All right, now this is the front and the back. Now let's cut out the neck of this dress. So I went down by 4.5 inches and also went in by 3.5 inches. Okay, and then I connected that to the down part and gave that a good curve. Now bear in mind that this is a triangular face, so you need to be very careful while marking and cutting the neck part of this dress. Okay, now after I've done that, I have to just cut that out, and for the back part of this dress, there's going to be a button at the back part, so it will not go down like the front. So I marked it at 3 inches and also went down by 1 inch. Okay, mark that and then just cut it out. If you watch this point, please do well to like, comment, subscribe. It's going to help my videos, please. Thank you so much. And then I marked down the I marked the shoulder down by 1.5, slanted that, and then cut that out because we wouldn't want the armhole to bulk or have be puffy. Okay, and then after I did that, I went ahead to slit open the back a little bit by 4 inches. All right, so that is so that the owner of this dress can be able to wear it comfortably. It's going to have a button at the back part of it. Now that I'm done doing that, the upper part of this dress, I'm done cutting that. So for this one, I remember this is 2 yards of fabric, so I marked out my remaining measurement, which is 12 inches plus 1 inch, 13 inches for sewing allowance. I marked that all the way and then cut it out. I have to cut out like 3 of these, all right, making it 6 yards. Do you understand? Yeah, I guess you do. So I have to set it aside, and now let's cut the sleeve of this dress. So folded my sleeve into into 2 folds. Okay, so I'll be cutting the both sleeves at the same time, and marked at 9 inches, and then got my full length of the sleeve where I want the sleeve to stop. And now from the upper part I have to make that marking down to the 9 where I marked my 9, okay? And then went ahead to get the round sleeve, and then from that up part you need to just make sure you're getting it at 15 inches. The reason I'm cutting this line is because the sleeve is going to have a puff at the upper part. Is going to puff a little bit at the upper part, okay? Now like I said, I'm cutting the two sleeves at the same time. After I'm done marking that, I just have to like cut it out. Okay, so this is what we have, the right and the left sleeve at the same time. So this is basically all we need to cut for this dress. And lest I forget to cut in the pocket as well. So for the pockets, just make sure you're having your material folded like my own right now. Mark the upper part at 7. Okay, now place your hand the way I place mine. Just place it and then mark it. Just dot it out. Make sure you're giving enough allowance so that when you put your hand in the pocket, it's going to not hang. It will just drop very well. Okay, and then I cut that out, and that is basically all for the cutting. Then I went ahead to cut the lining of my dress using the main fabric. Okay, so yeah, after that, let's get into the sewing of this dress. So for the first things first, I'll be joining my lining from the at the neck part, and giving that a top stitch, ironing it out. I did that for the front and the back. It is very simple. Just place your lining on it and sew. Okay, and then after I'm done that, next thing I'll be doing right now is to join the shoulder. Now I want this shoulder joined in such a way that when you turn out your fabric to the wrong side, you'll not be seeing any stitches at all at the shoulder and at the sides. That's the method I'm using to sew this dress. So place your shoulder right facing right, okay, and then with the front with the front lining, cover the back or wrap up the back. Okay, let me show you again. Place your materials like so, shoulder to shoulder, everything equal. Now wrap up the back shoulder with the front. Okay, it is very simple. Then go ahead and sew that. All right, you see right now. So after I'm done saying that, this is what we have. So when you turn out your when you turn your cloth to the wrong side, you're not seeing any stitches at all. Okay, now after doing that, next thing I'm going to do is to join the pockets to the dress and also join the sides. Okay, now while joining both sides, I'll be joining the material, the main fabric, separately, and also joining the lining separately. Okay, reason I did it this way is so that by the time I turn it out, you will not be seeing the stitches at all. Do you get what I'm saying? So now that I'm done sewing that, this is what we have. The inside very neat and all. Now the next thing is to bring the down part and then just join everything together and make like scanty pleats and join that to the main dress. So after doing that, this is what we have. Almost this both combos is just fire. I love this combination. Honestly, I'm so much in love with it, the color popping and everything. Now let's go back to the sleeve and get this done. Okay, so for the sleeve, just yeah, join your lining as well, attach your lining to the main fabric, just sew it, turn it out, top stitch it, then join the sides, and yeah, I'm done doing that. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is just to take the sleeve and join it to the main material. Now let's get over to the machine so you see how I joined this. So first thing I did was to insert my sleeve into the dress and then pinned the upper part of the sleeve. Make sure you notch the middle point of it, pin it to the shoulder. Okay, so the center of the sleeve, the upper part to your shoulder part of the sleeve. Sorry guys, I didn't know this camera was far from what I'm doing, so but I hope you understand it. Now also pin the armhole to the armhole of the dress. Okay, now go ahead and just sew that up. Now while you're sewing, when you get like um 2 inches to the middle point of your sleeve or to the shoulder, you begin to give it a pleat. So mine I just did because I don't want the pleat to be gathered at a point, so I just gave it a scanty pleat. Okay, that pleat is going to make your sleeve puff at the upper part. Okay, hope you're understanding this video and you're getting what I'm doing. If you do, leave me a comment in the comment section. That will make me happy and I'll reply to all of your comments. Thank you. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you've not. Just subscribe and join the family. Okay, and like, comment, and share. That's gonna boost my algorithm and make others see this video as well. Thank you guys so much. Now, let's get back to the sewing. Okay, now that we're done sewing that, so bear in mind whatever you do for one part of the sleeve is what you're going to do for the other side as well, so that you get a uniformed outcome. Okay, now that we're done, and this is what we have, very neat, very clean and all. So this is the final look of this dress, and you can rock it with or without a belt, and it is very full and beautiful. Thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this video is helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And until next time, stay creative and I love you. Bye.